Nic Scourton or Donovan Ezeiruaku. Two guys that different skill sets, but are very much in line with what the Lions could like at number 28, that fill the position that they could come in and contribute. Especially, look, it's pretty much standard that most people believe that Marcus Davenport will be first on the depth chart, but the rookie will have a chance to earn snaps in a defense that's looking for pass rush help from anywhere. You know, they're going to count on Levi Onwuzurike, Josh Pascal to take a step up. But behind Marcus Davenport, that big-bodied, that type, Ezeiruaku is very intriguing. But at the same token, you know, you also realize there's some guys as well that could be intriguing, like a player like Nic Scourton. Between those two, if they're available, who would you pick?
I like both of these guys. I think where I lean is probably in a similar mold to what Dan Campbell thinks when you're looking at both these guys. I mean, Nick and Donovan. Donovan's about 6'2", 6'1", a little smaller, about 250, but he can get after the quarterback. That's what he does. He's got long arms. He has all the moves in his arsenal. He talked about the ghost move at the combine. Like, I know when you were there, it has everything. But the problem is, what does he like against the run? That's what you're looking at. And I think that's where, for me, and I know Dan probably thinks the same way, can you defend the run? And that's where Nic Scourton comes into play because he's big. He can play the run. He can rush the passer. There was times at Texas A&M, I know the production wasn't like astounding, but the year before at Purdue, he had 10 sacks. He was up there in the Big Ten in sacks. And then he comes to Texas A&M and production dips a little bit, but they're doubling him at times. So I would lean Nic Scourton just because of the size and what he did at Purdue and what I think he'll do in the NFL, because someone commented this in our chat, and it's a great point. I didn't even think about this. I think it's top 5 or top 10. I can't remember which one it is. Of the NFL sack leaders are 260 or heavier. So when you look at that metric, size wins, Doc, in life too. So you know what? I'm all in on Nic Scourton on this between these two, even though I like both, but I would lean the bigger prospect with a higher ceiling, in my opinion.
No doubt. But Donovan's, you know, you see him early. He showed up early in a lot of the mock drafts. The 16.5 sacks at Boston College definitely caught a lot of people's attention, man. Productivity. He was able to go out and do it.